Hi kids, good evening. I hope you're all doing well and studying regularly. We know for a fact that CLAT is just almost 2 months away. So, in today's session, we'll be discussing quite a lot of things. Let's get into it. The first news, Shaheed 136B. Now, what is this? Amid the growing tension in the Middle East region, which is Iran, for the first time has actually showcased the Shaheed 136B drone and the Jihad ballistic missile. Now, what is this? Iran basically presented the new kamikaze drone as a part of its military modernization program. And in the context, it marked by growing instability in the region. Now, this Shaheed 136B drone is an upgraded version of the Shaheed 136. Now, with the new features and an operational range for more than 4,000 kilometers, which is almost 2,500 miles. This is a large size and this suggests that its launch system might be more static and less expedient. Now, the concern here is that since it is larger in size, it may require larger or more complex launch platforms. So please try to have a look at this. Moving on, second important news, Global Cyber Security Index of the year 2024. India achieves Tier 1 status for this, which is Global Cyber Security Index of 2024. Now, according to this, it is released recently by the International Telecommunication Union, which is ITU. On average, countries have taken more cybersecurity related actions and improved their cybersecurity commitments since the last index that was released in the year 2001. Another thing is the report places 46 countries in the tier 1. The highest of the 5 tiers received for role modeling countries that demonstrate a strong commitment in all 5 cybersecurity pillars. Similarly, Southeast Asia's countries, which is India, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand and Vietnam, make it in the tier 1 of this index. Similarly, the Philippines is part of the 29 countries who are in the tier 2, which have received for advancing countries. It is important for you to go through that. Coming to the third news, Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. Now, what was this? India recently signed the US-led 14-member Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. Okay, now this was for the prosperity-based economic framework for prosperity, bloc's agreement on the clean and fair economy. The agreement was signed during the recent visit by our Prime Minister, and these are aimed at facilitating development, access and deployment of clean energy and climate-friendly technologies. They also aim to strengthen anti-corruption measures and promote tax transparency within the member countries. Likewise, the US President Biden first spoke about this, which is IPEF, at October 21st East Asia Summit. At this summit, he said that United States will explore with the partners the development of an Indo-Pacific economic framework. Now, this was launched in Tokyo in May 2023, which aims to strengthen economic engagement among the member countries to advance growth, peace and prosperity in the region. Likewise, according to this, an insight paper of IPEF put out by the US Congressional Research Service, it mentioned that this is not a traditional trade agreement. Okay, rather it would include different models, which are 4 pillars covering various aspects. Now, what are these 4 pillars? First one being fair and resilient trade, second being supply chain resilience, third being clean economy, infrastructure and decarbonization basically, and the fourth one being a fair economy, which is tax and anti-corruption. So please have a look at all of this. Coming to the fourth news, Barack Obama Wildlife Sanctuary. Now, what is this? The NGT Eastern Bench in Kolkata has ordered a stay order on the construction work inside the Barack Obama Wildlife Sanctuary in the Assam's Kachar district. Now, this sanctuary is located in the Barak Valley and it includes another wildlife sanctuary, which is Boreal Wildlife Sanctuary. So, it is important for you to have a look at this and understand about NGT, because this is not the first time that NGT has released something. Recently, there was another news that had come into picture. Likewise, Barak and Sonai River flow through the river. Basically, Barak and Sonai rivers flow through this river, and the sanctuary has been named after the Barak river. So please have a look at this. Coming to the next news, 2024's Chess Olympiad. Now this took place in Budapest, Hungary, which has etched itself into the annals of Indian sports history. It has been an unprecedented achievement, and India secured gold medals in both men's and women's team categories, marking a watershed moment for the chess in our country. Now both the teams showcased their prowess in the decisive final round. Men's team achieved a commanding 3.5 to 0.5 victory over Slovenia. Similarly, women's team mirrored the men's success with 3.5 to 0.5 win against Azerbaijan. Likewise, India's victory was superheaded by a group of young players. Now, who were these? D. Gukesh, 18 years old, World Championship challenger. Arjun Erigasi, who is 21 years old, delivered crucial wins. Similarly, Pragananda regained form in the final round, and Vidit Gujarati, 29 years old, secured a draw on the fourth board. Now with this, I come to the end of today's session. I would want you to have a look at all of these news in depth, and I will see you all in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, and all the best.